Hello, today I'm going to show you how I use Lightroom to back up photos online in two separate locations. This is what I use to back up my photos in addition to my local external hard drives that are connected to my computer using Time Machine. This is a good way to both access my photos from another device, another computer, or my cell phone or mobile phone, as well as have an off-site backup in case of fire or some other catastrophe. So the two that I use are I use Photo Upload Publish service. That's an add-on, as well as the Smugmug, and I use the Photo Upload to upload to my Google Photos as a web resolution file, and then Smugmug is a full resolution file. So you can add these publishing services by coming over here, Publish Manager, and if you haven't downloaded these, you can go into your plugin manager, search for Adobe Addons, and search through their site to find these plugins. I can also give you a link in the description of this video so you can find those as well. Okay, so back over to my publishing. I've got these already set up, and I've got some folders synced to my Google Photos. Now, with recent versions of Google Photos, recent updates, you can no longer create a new folder in here and create a new folder in your Google Photos. So for this one, you have to go to your Google Photos first and create an album. So I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to create a selfies album. And I'm going to hit done, and yes, that is a selfie I took of myself. Laugh it up. Okay, so back into Lightroom, I come over to Photo Upload. I'm going to just right click here, and I'm going to create a collection, and I'm going to call it Selfies or Selfie, and this is going to redirect to an album, existing album on Picasa Web or Google Photos. So I just click on that, and I'm going to scroll down until I find my Selfies album right there that I just created. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and include the selected photos in this one because I've got a photo I'm going to add to that, and I leave those two unchecked, and I hit create, and that creates a new album. Okay, now after that album has been created, I'm going to go into the upload settings. So I just right click on the photo upload here and do edit settings, and I've already got this set up, but just to show you what I have, so I'm going to skip over the export location. The file naming, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to include video files in case I have a time lapse or a short video. File settings here, so I leave the quality at 90, color space sRGB, image format JPEG. Image resizing, I always resize the long edge to be 2048 pixels. That's a good web resolution. File resolution at 100 ppi, and I do sharpen for screen, standard amount. I include all the metadata, and then I watermark these with my current photo logo watermark. And then here's some other settings you don't really need to worry about. That's the photo upload, just kind of shows you the different publishers that you can, or different services you can publish to. So I'm going to cancel out of there. I didn't change anything. So this is all set up, and I can just right click on that and do publish now, and that publishes to my Google Photos. And once that's done, it pops up almost immediately on my Google Photos on my phone, iPad. I can get to it from the web, any other device. So that's the first location that I back up to. My second one I use Smugmug, and Smugmug has their own publish service that I've got installed here. I'm not going to show you how to set up that. It's pretty easy, like I showed you before. Come in here, go into the Adobe Addons, find the Smugmug plugin, and install that. So the way I have Smugmug set up is I've got all my galleries and things synced up here, and then I create, in addition to the galleries where I drag photos into, I create a yearly and monthly galleries that I upload all the photos that I've done any type of editing on. So to show you, I'm going to go into 2017, and I haven't done this for November or December yet, so this will be perfect. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to create a smart gallery, and then I'm going to call this one 11 November, and I'm going to match all the following rules. So all I do is I change the date is in the range of 2017 11 01 to 2011 30, and then I add a color. Oops, sorry, not that color. Other metadata. There we go. Label color. Sorry, couldn't find it there for a minute. And I'm going to do let's see. I'm sorry. Is not none. So the way that I color code things is if it's got a color to it. If it's green, red, yellow, blue, purple, that means there's been edits applied to that. So green is a finished photo, and the other colors mean something different. So that way I know that if it's got a color, it had some type of editing to it. Those are the ones I want to back up. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and that automatically creates a smart, it finds all the photos that are were taken in November that have any sort of color. So I really didn't get out too much, but there's 47 or so photos for November. And then once I hit publish, that publishes it to my Smugmug, which I can right click. Let me just go to October since it's already there, and this goes to my Smugmug website, and it's got all the photos that I took that have a color in for that month. So this is a way for me to back it up. You can see some of these are not fully edited, where this is the the before and this was the full edit. So, but it gives me a good way to at least have all the photos that I've worked on backed up. And a lot of times I'll go throughout the year and go back and edit photos, and all I have to do is come in here, so new photos to publish, and I just publish that, and it goes up to my Smugmug website. That also gives me the flexibility of going to my website and putting these photos into a gallery, say a portrait gallery, or different galleries on my website to showcase the work, or offer up prints or whatever else. So those are the two ways that I back up my photos off-site, so in the cloud, basically. The third one that I'm now toying with is Amazon Cloud, or Amazon Drive, which I'm still uploading. It's got, let's see here, 1.3 terabytes remaining, so probably another 6 months at the speed of my internet. And so that's going to be my third cloud backup copy. And that's going to back up everything, even unedited photos. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to help you out.